Hi, this is Patty Newby, your loan designer. I want to talk a little bit today about credit. So many of the phone calls I receive are, what credit score do I need? I heard you need a 700 score to buy a house. That's not true. Or, I pulled my score and it's a 700, and then I turn around and pull it and it's a 650. What the heck is going on? Let's talk a little bit about scores needed. I really want to have my veterans or FHA clients, first-time home buyers or specific situations, at a 600 credit score and above. There are programs for lower scores out there, but I find that they are maybe not as desirable as having a 600 score or above. For the rest of the homes that are in a large loan amount, 620 credit score or above is what's needed to buy a house in today's scoring and loan product system. For those mortgages over $424,000, our jumbo loans typically, we would like to have a 660 score or above. There's lots of options and lots of variations depending on what products are available at the time, but those are just some loose general guidelines. Let's talk about credit scores. What score are we using, for heaven's sakes? When you pull your credit score, you're going online and you're pulling it from a retail algorithm. When a lender pulls your score and says, hey, your score is X, we're pulling it from a mortgage algorithm. And there are 40 different algorithms that go into making up your overall credit score. So what we do is we pull it from a mortgage score, and we take out your high score and your low score, and we use the middle score, which is what we call your mid score. That is what your loan underwriting guidelines are based off and what one of the pricing factors are to get an interest rate is your mid-score. If you are married and your score is a 700 and your spouse's score is a 750, we are going to rate the credit score based off the lower of the two scores, the 650 in this case. Now, let's say you think, I pay all my bills on time, why am I not at a higher score than 700? Paying your bills is just one of the factors that are part of the scoring system. Let's talk a little bit about that. So we want to pay your bills all the time, perfectly, right? But that is one factor. The other factor is, what is my usage per credit based on the, or comparative to, the revolving available balance. What the heck is that? Maybe you went out and bought a new car, had to buy tires, or made a large purchase. And you have a credit card that is maxed out. Based on what percentage each of your credit cards are, that hits your revolving available balance. And that alone can change your credit score from month to month, 30 to 50 points or more. I've seen wild swings depending on how many credit cards you have and things like that. Another factor is age of your credit card. You might have new credit and just not have a lot of old cards. Maybe they are 12 or 24 months reporting less than, or maybe you are trying to get debt-free and think, I don't use all these, I don't need all these credit cards. So you may have credit cards that are more than 24 months old and you decide to cut them up and turn them off. Age of your credit cards are very important, and that alone, again, can change your scores 20 to 50 to 60 points. The other factor is inquiries. I like going shopping and the sales clerk might say, would you like to save 10%? No, because what happens is they're going to pull an inquiry on your credit to open that new credit card. Now, while I like to save 10%, we also have to balance out how many inquiries we have. Some inquiries are just fine, but that depends on the depth and age of your credit report and all sorts of other complications or details that I'm not going to cover today. But you can have a few inquiries, just don't have excessive inquiries. The best thing to do when wondering about your credit for buying a house is just to go ahead and get pre-approved. We can get the facts that way. That way, all these things that are out there that are posted or you're hearing from friends or family are unfortunately true. So get the facts. The best thing to do is get pre-qualified, and we can work with you to achieve your goals on home ownership. If you have any questions, you can always call or text me at 214-532-8479. Thank you.